What's up, Viks? Coach Jon here, back for your second UPCF workout of the day. Really excited what we have in store for you guys. An action-packed hour of fitness. Once again, a workout that you can do in your room, in the garage, in your living room, wherever you can find some space for these body weight movements. And we'll use some resistance with that pack that I showed you guys how to create in our first workout as well. So let's go over our agenda for the day. Our primer is our guided intentional warm-up. We're going to start off with a little mobility of the hips and shoulders. Then we're going to get into some light calisthenics. So 3 reps of air squats, good mornings, push-ups, sit-ups. Then 6 reps of each of those 4 movements, 9 reps of each of those 4 movements, and then finishing off with 12 reps of each. This is intended to bring up our part of the warm-up and primer before any high-intensity workout. Then we've got a little bit more dynamic mobility. Got to make sure you guys are staying nice and mobile out there before we get into our workout of the day. For our workout today, we've got a 2-parter. We're going to start off with a 15-minute strength EMOM. That first minute, we'll do 10 push-ups. And then on the 10th one, we'll hold at the top of the push-up position until we hit that 50-second mark. At the 50-second mark, we'll stand up, shake it out, get ready for minute number 2. At the 2-minute mark, we'll do 10 jump squats. We're working that explosive plyometric, getting a good jump at the top of our squat, and then we will, after the 10 reps, hold in a squat position to once again that 50-second mark of the 2nd minute. Then at the start of the 3rd minute, we'll do bent over rows for 50 seconds, working on that upper body pulling strength, utilizing that weighted pack. Or if you have a dumbbell or a different odd object that's at least 20 pounds plus, we can use that as well for those bent over rows. We're going to go through that EMOM doing every 4 minutes. So the high intensity intervals is a set amount of work that we're trying to get done in about 3 minutes, 30 seconds or less to give us at least 30 seconds to catch our breath a little bit, recover, and hit the next round hard. Each interval is going to comprise of 10 burpees, 20 jumping lunges, 30 sit-ups, and 40 air squats. We'll go over all these movements as part of our warm-up. We'll go over the points of performance, and we'll be able to practice them well before we do them in the workout. And a great goal to shoot for those 4 movements is going to be about 3 to 3.5 minutes to then give us some time to catch our breath and get ready for the next interval. If you're not able to hit those time frames, you can always reduce some of those reps so that way you're finishing by the 3 minute and 30 second mark each time to give yourself at least 30 seconds to catch your breath so that we can go into the next interval hard. Then we've got some good accessory work with stretches and a nice leg finisher using a split squat complex. That will just require you to have a chair or a bench or a box, something that's about knee height to utilize for those split squats. And we'll go over that and be able to practice that as well before we get into those complexes. And then we'll finish off with a little bit more stretching. All right, Viks. Time to start getting those hips and shoulders loosened up. We're going to kick off with our Spider-Man lunge. So front foot is outside shoulder width. Let's push out on that knee. Bring that back foot off the ground, back leg off the ground, and look away from that front knee that you're pushing out on as you sink your hips down towards the ground. Keep taking those deep breaths. Tell those muscles to relax. Now let's go ahead and sink the chest. Drop that elbow down towards the instep of your foot. You can bring your back knee down as we twist through the trunk, reach all the way back. 5 reps. Drive that elbow down to the ground, sink the chest, twist all the way back. 4, 5. And just like in the workout video number 1, I'm going to do every rep with you. So follow along, try to keep up. Let's switch legs on that Spider-Man lunge. Push out on the front knee, look away from the leg that you're pushing out on as we sink these hips down. And now let's go ahead and drop that back knee. Sink the chest nice and low. Get the elbow down towards the middle of the foot in the ground. Twist through the trunk. Reach all the way back. 5 more reps. Try to tap that elbow on the ground. And twist all the way back. Open that chest. And 5. Good. All right, some shoulder taps next. So we're on our hands and knees. Widen those hands outside shoulder width. Tuck that right shoulder to the ground. Tap it on the ground and back up. Then left shoulder, keep that left arm straight as you tap. And you can push the opposite shoulder up towards the ceiling to get even better pull through the front of the shoulder and the pec. We're going 5 on each side, 10 total. All right, let's get into that 3, 6, 9, 12. We're going to start off with air squats. So set your feet shoulder width apart. Try to spread the ground underneath your feet. You should feel those hips opening up as we take the slack out of the hip joint. Then we're going to sit down like we're sitting in a chair. Hips back, knees out, chest up. We're just doing 3, nice and slow and low. As we start getting warmed up, then 3 good mornings. Go ahead and put the hands up on the shoulders. We're going to have soft knees. Other than that, we're pushing the hips back, getting the trunk about parallel to the ground. For 3 good mornings. Stretch out those hamstrings as you stand up. Squeeze those glutes and those hammies. Next up, 3 push-ups. So we're going to establish that nice straight plank position. Pull the shoulders down towards the hips. Chest and quads hit the ground at the bottom. Full extension at the top. And then 3 sit-ups. Feet together, knees out. We're going to touch the ground behind the head. Come up and touch those toes. And 3. Back to those air squats. We're going for 6 this time. We'll start picking up the pace a little bit. And then we'll get a little faster on the 9 and a little faster on the 12. 5. And 6. 6 good mornings. And 6 push-ups. And 6 sit-ups. Round to 9. 9 air squats. Remember to set those hips. We want to push through 3 main points in our foot. 1 right under the big toe and the ball of the foot. 1 right under the pinky toe and the outside ball of the foot. And 1 in the heel. And 9. 9 good mornings. Hands up on the shoulders. Get a good stretch through those hammies. Squeeze those glutes as you come back up. And 9 push-ups. And 9 more sit-ups. Take that sharp breath in the bottom. Breathe out on the way up. All right, final round. So let's jam out these 12 air squats like we're going to do in those high intensity intervals. So let's get set up. We want to get our hips all the way below our knees in the bottom. and fully extend at the top for a nice full range of motion. We're just gonna pop in and out of these guys. And 12. 12 good mornings. And 12 push-ups. And we'll finish up our little warm-up circuit with 12 more sit-ups. Get those shoulders over the hips in the top, touch the ground in the bottom. And 12. Good. Now let's get a little bit more stretching and muscle activation through dynamic mobility. We're going to do active Samson. So lunge position, push those hips forward. We want to feel that nice pull in the bottom hamstring. Drive up through that front heel. Stand up and switch. Push those hips forward. Stand up and switch. We're going for 5 on each side, 10 total. Here's 9, and last one on this side, 10. Good. Now let's get 10 toy soldiers, so make that nice high target with your right hand, kick that left leg up, and then switch. 5 on each side. Try to get that foot all the way up above the head. Good. Next up, we're going to go down into a deep squat. Try to get a little more comfortable down here. Set those feet, set the hips, butt back, sit down on that chair. Stay loaded down here. Use the elbows to push out on the knees. Want to make room in our hip joint by pushing those femurs out wide in the hip capsule for our pelvis and our spine to stay upright. That right elbow, push out the right knee. Take your left hand, reach up and back, and switch. Straight and strong with those punch ups. We're going for 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Push through those heels. Shake it out. Let's get 10 big arm circles forward. And then 10 in reverse. 10 swings across the chest. And now 1 high at a 45, 1 low. Open up that chest, pinch those shoulder blades. And 1 high, 1 low, 3 pumps, and then switch. We're gently challenging that end range of motion in the shoulder joint. Rotate that top palm so it's facing behind you. Okay, now we're going to practice those bent over rows. So, like I mentioned, if we have that pack, we can load up with some heavy bucks or a case of water. Goal is to get it to 20 pounds plus, and we can get a good handle on it. So mine's got a top here, or we can use the strap of the pack. And we're looking to get into this bent over position. where our trunk is about parallel to the ground. It doesn't have to be completely parallel. We can have a slight angle up. We're going to start with that arm fully extended, pull up to the ribs. Drive that elbow straight up to the ceiling. Squeeze the lat. Pinch that shoulder blade together. Let's get 10 on each side. You want to feel it right behind the shoulder blade. If you do have some equipment, some weights at home, a dumbbell works great for this. And then very similar, we're getting that trunk about parallel to the ground, lifting up that dumbbell from full extension to the ribs, back down, that arm fully extended. All right, that. All right, Viks, let's get into this 15-minute strength EMOM. So a reminder, minute number 1, we're going to do 10 push-ups. 10th one, we're holding in the top of that push-up position until that clock gets to 50 seconds. Then we're shaking it out. 10 jump squats, then holding in the bottom of that squat position or right about parallel until that 50-second mark. Then 50 seconds of bent over rows. Let's start off with a set of 10 on each side, and then we'll probably have time to get in a second set of about 5 before our 50-second time domain runs out. And we're going to run through that for 5 rounds or 15 minutes. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to get going here in 10 seconds. Starting off with those 10 push-ups and 50-second plank hold. In 3, 2, 1, 10 push-ups. Keep those elbows in. Full range of motion. And 10. Lock out those elbows. Keep those shoulders tucked down towards the hips. We're holding for another 30 seconds. In this plank, we want knees, hips, and shoulders in a straight line. You can also do your push-ups from your knees. We still want those push-ups, our core in a nice straight line, even if we're doing push-ups from the knees. And elbows in. 10 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Pop up, shake it out. Up next, 10 jump squats plus that squat hold. Let's be explosive here. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 jump squats. And now into our loaded squat hold. Stay tight down here. We don't want to slump over. 25 more seconds holding in this squat position. Good work, Viks. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Stand up, shake it out. Get ready for those rows. Here we go, team. We're going to start off with 10 rows on the right side. 3, 2, 1. Row. And 10 on the left. Want to try to hold that trunk pretty stable and focus on using those back muscles. And back to that right side. Let's get 5. And 5 more on the left side. And we're good. We're at that 50-second mark. Let's get ready for round 2 of push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. And like I mentioned, we can do push-ups on the knees, but we want to keep the elbows in, straight line in between the knees, hips, and shoulders. Good quality reps here, Viks. And let's hold in the top of that push-up position till the 50-second mark. Keep tension through the legs, the glutes, the core. Fifteen more. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, jump squats. This is one of those movements. You get out what you put in. So let's be explosive. 3, 2, 1. Push that ground away. Squeeze those quads and glutes. And now we're holding. That gets the heart rate going. Stay tight, stay loaded. Another 20 seconds. Holding down here in the bottom of this squat. Ten more seconds. Then we'll get ready for that second round of rows. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, shake it out. Back to that set of 10 rows on the right arm. And 3, 2, 1. Let's row. Ten on the left arm. And we got time for 5 more on each side. 5 on the right. And last 5 on the left. And 5. Good. All right. 2 rounds down. 3 to go. Here we go, Viks. Back to those push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. And hold. Let's keep those movement standards high. That's how we get the best workout. Hold them for another 20 seconds. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, shake it out. Let's get ready for these explosive jump squats. Deep breaths, get that diaphragm going. 3, 2, 1. 10 jump squats. And right down into that hold for 30 more seconds. Good work, team. Putting together a good hour of fitness here. Good workout. It's going to help us stay in shape. Keep us ready. 10 more seconds. Then we'll get ready for those rows. 3, 2, 1. All right. Shake it out. Couple deep breaths. Start off with 10 rows on the right side. And 3, 2, 1. Ten on the left. And back to 5 and 5. Last set of 5. All right, 3 rounds now. Back to those push-ups. Round 4. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit the chest and quads in the bottom. Lock out those elbows in the top. Good. We want those good, perfect push-ups, Vikes. And we're holding. "15 seconds. 10 seconds. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Pop up. Shake it out. Round 4 jump squats. In 3, 2, 1. Get those legs burn, Vikes. 30 seconds. It's how we get stronger, how we get more explosive. Gotta work for it. 20 seconds. Ten more seconds. Keep that chest up. Stay tall in your squat. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Bent over rows. 10 on the right side. And 3, 2, 1. And 10 on the left side. And 5 and 5. Good. All right, final round, Vikes. Back to push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. 10 perfect push-ups. Last 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Stand up. Final round of jump squats. Let's get our explosive on. 3, 2, 1. And hold. Try to suck those hips in towards the heels. Keep that chest up. I like to use my elbows to push out on my knees. Keep those hips flexible. 15 more seconds. 10 seconds, Vikes. Three, 2, 1. Up, shake it out. Last round of bent over rows. 10 on the right. In 3, 2, 1. Then on the left. And 5 and 5. Final set of 5. Good. Nice work on that. 15-minute strength, EMOM. Got good work on the chest, on the back with those rows, triceps on the push-ups, lats and biceps on the rows. So that was a nice little burn there, Vikes. All right, so time to practice our movements and get ready for these high intensity intervals. We're going to kick off each round with 10 burpees. On those burpees, we want our feet nice and wide. So I'd say wider than your squat stance, a little bit wider than your squat stance. First movement on the burpees is pushing those hips back. We're going to set our hands down on the ground. We don't need to do a strict push-up descent. We want to get on the ground smoothly and efficiently. So we're using our hands to kind of break our fall, but we're letting gravity get us down onto the ground without spending too much energy. So once we're down on the ground, we're going to go shoulders up first, then pipe the hips up towards the ceiling, pull those feet up towards the hands, stand and jump and clap. We want feet off the ground, hands overhead in that finished position. So let's just go ahead and practice 3 nice smooth burpees. Hips back, hop down to the ground, pull those feet up, jump and clap. When you pull the feet up, I want full foot weight distribution. I don't want you up on your toes. I want nice flat feet. Good. Those are the burpees that we're going to kick off with. Second movement, jumping lunges. So on these jumping lunges, we want a 90-degree angle on that both knees. So front knee and back knee as that back knee is kissing off the ground. We're going to push hard through that front heel and that back big toe to be explosive, and we're going to make sure we get our hips fully extended at the top. So as we drive up, fully extend the hips, and then we switch sides. Go ahead and give me 10 jumping lunges. Practicing, maintaining hip width in your stance. If we get too narrow, we lose our balance. I also want to make sure we're not doing this. Wrap that back knee. Don't drive that back knee hard into the ground. You can put down, a towel. You can do these on carpet for a little bit softer of a ground. Because like I said, we don't want to drive that knee down into hardwood or cement or anything like that. After the 20 jumping lunges, 30 sit-ups. So we practice those as part of our primer. We're going to be knees out, soles of the feet together, touch the ground behind the head, touch those toes for 30 sit-ups, and then 40 air squats. Even though we're going to want to finish these air squats fast, get to our rest breaks in between the intervals, I still want to make sure we're getting appropriate depth and we're hitting a fully standing position at the top. So a lot of times when I see people trying to go fast on air squats, they start doing like this, or they start going like this, where they're not hitting the full extension at the top, hitting full depth at the bottom. We can still go fast and maintain great range of motion. All right, Vikes. 10 burpees, 20 jumping lunges, 30 sit-ups, 40 air squats. Goal is to get that done in about 3 minutes, 30 seconds tops. We're working at a good clip, maintaining great movement standards. This is going to get the heart pumping. This is going to take your breath away, so get ready for this. Even when the breathing starts to get distribution to our muscles of oxygen and get rid of that carbon dioxide. So I'm going to set up 5 intervals, and they're going to start every 4 minutes. That is going to be the structure of our next part. So this is the conditioning part. This is the part that gets uncomfortable, but by getting through this, this is going to make us stronger. This is going to make us better. Here we go. 10 seconds. Kicking off with those 10 burpees, 20 jumping lunges, 30 sit-ups, 40 air squats. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jumping lunges. And 30 sit-ups. Good pace, Viks. We're not even a minute in yet. And 30. Finish off this round, 40 air squats. You can get this done in under 3. There's 20. And 40. Good. 255 gives us over a minute to get our breathing under control. Shake out those legs. Get ready to hit this second round hard. So now we kind of set our benchmark at 255. If you're still going to that 330 mark, let's go ahead and reduce those reps because I want you guys to get at least 30 seconds to catch the breath so that we can maintain a strong pace on these intervals. There's 330, so if you're still moving, let's go ahead and reduce those reps. None of these movements should be taking over a minute, so if any of the movements take over a minute, that's where you want to start reducing reps. All right, Viks. Round 2 in 10 seconds. Kicking off with those 10 burpees and right into the 20 jumping lunges. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, let's get the legs burning. 30 sit-ups. And 40 air squats. Keep that chest up. Get that butt down. There's 20. There's 30, last 10. And 10. About 256, 257, we'll take it. Still under that 3-minute mark. 2 rounds down. 55 seconds. To round 3. Now it's about recovery in these rest periods in between. Round 3 in 20 seconds. Stay confident. You got this. You can do this. Keep that positive self-talk coming. 10 seconds. All right, 10 burpees into those 20 jumping lunges in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jumping lunges. All right, 30 sit-ups. There's 20. And 30. Last 40 air squats. Ten. $20. 30. And 40. Good. Right at the 250 zone again. 3 rounds down. Shake it out. Recover. All right, Viks. Round 4 is the hardest round mentally because we know we still have that 5th round left. That little self-talk can pop up saying to slow it down or cut the reps or cut movement standards short. Let's stay strong. Good movement standards. Let's get as many reps as possible within that 3-minute, 30-second time frame. Trying to stick to that benchmark we set in round 1. 10 seconds. You can do this. 20, 30 sit-ups. Keep on to your pace. Now's not time to slow down. Twenty. And 20. Embrace that leg burn. Legs are burning, but it's all good. We're getting stronger. 25. Last 10. Nine and 10. Good. Right under 3 minutes. Recover, recover, recover. Now I'm sweating. We're getting ready for that final round, Viks. This is our victory lap. We don't have to worry about pacing. We just focus on emptying that tank. Giving it a great effort here. 30 more seconds to recover. $20 seconds. Let's not let this be our slowest round. We can get a little faster this round while maintaining great quality movement. All right, Viks, time to empty that tank. Fourth quarter, 3, 2, 1, let's go. sit-ups. And 15, halfway. Let's go, keep fighting. And 30. Last set of 40 air squats. We're on track. We're all the way through. There's 10. And 20. Last 20. Let's go. Nine and 40. Boom. 247. Took 10 seconds off. That's what I like. Saving the best for last. Keep that chest up. Deep breaths. All the way down deep into the lungs. Get the oxygen in through the nose on the way in. Out through the mouth. 45 seconds to the end of the last interval. All the way through. Finish strong. 30 seconds. We'll do a few stretches as we recover. I've got a leg finisher for you guys, and then finish off with a few more poses and call it a day. Great job on that conditioning, Viks. Get those legs burning, get that heart pumping. That was a great burn, great sweat. And time on those intervals. All right, so now we'll start our stretching with the pigeon stretch. 90-degree angle on that front knee. Straighten that back leg behind you. Want to loosen up the hips. Just keep breathing through this. As you exhale, push the hips down a little deeper towards the ground. Lean a little further over that seconds. And switch. Bring that opposite leg up. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and pop up. Next, we're just going to do a single leg quad stretch. So grab that right foot, pull that heel up towards your butt. Get that good plant on the left side. Pull that knee back, hit the hip flexor and quad. 3, 2, 1, switch. Three, 2, 1, shake it out. All right, time for our leg finisher. So we're gonna use split squats. A chair works great for this, or a bench. We want an elevated surface about knee height. So any kind of regular, normal kitchen chair or whatnot like this will work, or like I mentioned, a bench or a box. And we're going to start by putting the right foot up, bringing that knee down. We want to make sure we have a good established 90-degree angle on that front knee. Tight core. Our feet are just stacked right underneath the hips, hip width apart. And the split squat, we're going to use the bottom range half of the split squat, which is going from this bottom position here where our knees on the ground, up to halfway in between full extension. So this is full extension. This is halfway where my quad's at a 45-degree angle from the ground. This is the bottom range. So we're going to start our leg finisher with 7 bottom range pulsing split squats. We're just tapping that knee on the ground, coming up to that halfway point. On the 7th one, we come all the way up to the top. Then we're going 7 halfway down. So now we're going from the full extension of the top down to that halfway point of the split squat. Go ahead and practice 3 reps bottom range, 3 reps top range, and then practice 3 reps full range. Tap the knee on the ground, drag the full extension at the top. Maintain that balance by having that foot flat on the ground, pushing through the heel. Once you've done it with the right leg up, then switch and do it with the left leg up. Once again, we're going to practice 3 in this bottom range. 3, then we're going to go all the way up. 3 in the top range. And then 3 full range. Tap that back knee, hips fully open at the top. Good. All right. So we're going every minute on the minute for 6 intervals, 3 on each side. So remember, 1 complex, 7 bottom range, 7 top range, 7 full range. Then we'll shake it out. We'll get that done in probably about 40 seconds or so. Then we'll get 20 seconds to shake it out, recover, and then on to the next leg. We're going to go for a total of 6 minutes, which is 3 sets on each side. All right, so we're going to start off. You start off in that bottom range position. So let's put that right foot up on a chair, back knee down. Make sure you got a good 90 on that front knee there. And we're going to start in 10 seconds with those 7 bottom range split squats. In 3, 2, 1. 5, 6, and on that 7th one, all the way up. And now we're going down to that halfway point. 3, 7, and now all the way down and up for 7. Good, that was 36 seconds. Shake it out, shake it out. Try to keep up with me. And then we'll switch sides. Make that mind muscle connection. Squeeze that glute. Hit that quad 90 band. Opposite leg, let's get set. Get a good balance, good 90. We're going opposite side in 3, 2, 1. And 7 all the way up. And all the way, full range 7. Good, 36 seconds again. If you're having trouble with balance, you can hang on to a piece of furniture or to the wall while you're doing these split squats as well. All right, 1 set done on each side. Back to that original foot for round 2. In 3, 2, 1. Seven full range. Shake it out, shake it out. Halfway point. Back to that right leg forward, left leg back. Establish your balance. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Seven full range. Good. All right. One more set on each leg, guys, and then we're done with your workout. Just a few stretches before I send you on your way. Last set on the left side, front leg forward, 10 seconds. All right, let's establish that bottom range. We're going in 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Seven full range. Good, done with that left side. 20 seconds. That final set on the right side. Let's finish strong, guys. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Seven full range. Oh yeah, great leg finisher. Woo, shake it out. Oh, those deep breaths. And a couple more stretches. So next one's gonna be our couch stretch. So this is where we put our foot up against the couch, against a chair, against a wall. I'll use this bench here, and then bring that knee back close and lean back at the shoulders. Want to feel a really good pull through the hip flexor and quad. We just put a lot of blood and strain activity through those hip flexors and quads, and now we want to get them to relax and settle down. Get them back into recovery mode, rebuild mode, so we get these legs even stronger. Keep taking those deep breaths, breathe through this, lean back a little further. If you're not getting a good stretch, pull your knee back closer to the object that your foot is up on. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Opposite leg up. Pull back. Let's get the hip flexor to relax, get the quad to settle down. By continuing to breathe, breathe, breathe. Three, two, one. We'll finish off with our straddle stretch sequence. Spread those legs nice and wide. Reach both hands towards that right foot. Keep breathing. And switch. Reach those hands towards the left foot. And now hinge forward at the hips. Reach those hands out in front. Get that good pull through the bottom of your legs. You got to get a little uncomfortable here to get the most out of this stretching and recovery. Awesome. All right, Vikes, good work. Second home workout. I hope you guys are learning. Even though that we're at home, we can still get great workouts in. We can still get stronger, progress our overall health and fitness. So I'm proud of you guys for doing this workout. Keep it up. We'll have another one coming in a few days. Bye for now, Vikes.